Okay, we're going to take a moment to connect to all the places and things. Make sure we're live. We're live. There we go. Now it says I'm live. All the places and things. Okay, and I want to share in a group. Okay, share. Okay. So here we are. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are having a beautiful day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Fridays are always a really fun day, right? For a lot of people. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a message from your higher self. How do I have access to this message? You may be wondering. Some of you, anyway. And to answer that question there's a real simple answer. I am you, and you are me. And we are one when we are connected in this higher frequency field, in this collective consciousness. So, hello friends, say hello when you're here so I can see you and give you a fun little shout out. So as we are here, let's see, I'm seeing some people commenting, but it's so interesting. I'm not seeing it where it is. So you must be in a different place than I am. Okay, we're having technical difficulties. So exciting, and it's okay. It's okay. So the message that, the big message that your higher self has for you today, it came to me this morning in my meditation as I was sitting there and just going, okay, how can I serve today? How can I serve for the highest good? It's one of my favorite questions to ask every day. Use me, send me where you would have me go, help me say what you would have me say, help me do what you would have me do, help you would have me help, and know what that is. And like the courage to do those things. This is my morning prayer. Every morning I'm asking this prayer. And it just came through really, really strong that there is a message for you from your higher self, because it's the same message that I got. And so I want everyone to just take a moment that is with me right now, either watching live or the replay. Just take a moment. All the kids are at school. There's other things that have been done. There's more things that need to be done, and that's okay. But right now you're here for a reason. So just pause and take a breath with me. Just big inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out the mouth. And relax the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe even wiggle the neck and shoulders. Maybe wiggle the hips. Maybe a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. Hello, gorgeous goddess Megan. How are you today? Okay. Now I want you to place your hands on your heart and just really, really feel your heart here. And as you breathe, feel your chest rise and fall underneath your hands, connecting down, down, down into the heart center. And allow the thoughts and judgments of the mind to be just that, the thoughts and judgments of the mind. And like, oh, that's an interesting thought. There's an interesting judgment. We don't have to attach. We don't have to identify. We don't have to figure out where it came from. We don't have to think about it. Just like, oh, I see you. Thanks. Okay. And back to the heart, back to the heart, back to the heart. And feeling the vibration in the chest as you make that audible ah sound. Oh, that vibration is so yummy. In fact, that ah sound, that ah vibration vibrates the nerves in the neck that send a signal to the brain that says, relax. We can step out of fight and flight and into rest and digest. Ah. So just awing, literally helps your body start to relax, start to tune into the present moment, being here. And it helps your body stop the fight or flight response, which is sending that cortisol stress hormone in the body. And then instead, it starts to send the serotonin, which unlocks the melatonin, which helps you sleep, and the oxytocin, which helps you feel good as we sit here and like literally just like maybe even just like hug yourself here. Give yourself a little hug, wrap your arms around yourself. I want you to repeat after me. You are the awakened heart. You are the awakened heart. You are the awakened heart. That is the message. That is the message that your higher self has been asking for me to share with you. My higher self asked me to share it with your higher self. Because our higher selves are one. We are all connected to the same collective consciousness. You are the awakened heart. Right here. Right here. And maybe just pat it for a minute, like, oh, yes, you are the awakened heart. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, you sweet thing. You're so awake. Your heart is so awake and ready for you to step in and claim more of you. It's time. It is time. And it is your time now. That's all. That is my message for the day. I would like to share an announcement, though, because next week is a really fun week. Next week, well, starting tomorrow, we're in palindrome. Is that how you say the word? My brain just went fuzzy. Palindrome, right? Where you can read the dates forward and backwards, and it's the same. So tomorrow is 42024. 42024. Right? So we enter the week of palindromes, which is really magical time. And 4 represents the heart chakra, right? The fourth is the heart chakra. And 4 energy is all about love, and not necessarily romantic love, like, hey, sexy, what's up? Like, hey, how you doing? It's the love of all things. It's the love of life. It's the love of being alive. It's the love of breath. It's the love of water. It's the love of crystals. It's the love of dogs and sunshine and grass, and like literally the love of life. Like 4 means like is like so connected to love of life. Now I will be doing a live transmission on 42424. So next Wednesday, 42424. So there's 3 4s, and 3 is the Trinity, right? Body, mind, spirit. So connecting the love of our body, mind, and spirit all together, right? There's 3 4s, so the Holy Trinity of love, and then there's 2 2s. Because the 2424. 2 is our sacral chakra, right here in our hips. These are our reproductive organs. Now, this is where the love of like intimacy, the intimacy love is. Heart is more the love of all things, the love of life. Sacral chakra is a little bit more of that like intimate, sacred sexual intimacy. It is also home of creativity. It is the home of our emotions and pleasure. Right? So I thought, how fun would it be to do a live transmission on dating your higher self? Like, ooh, let's date our divine self. Let's get in an intimate relationship with loving life, loving who we are, loving why we came here. And so I'm going to share in this live transmission 4 ways that you can date your divine self. This is a really fun, playful way to get in touch with who you really are. A lot of people, for some reason, think that you have to be like all spiritual and like zen, and you have to be like all reverent and quiet and peaceful and respectful. And yes, that is very helpful and can be a really beautiful way to connect to your higher self. But also, your higher self knows you're human. And your higher self knows that you want to have fun, and that sometimes being loud and wild and crazy is how we go. And so your higher self is always going to meet you where you are. Like your higher self wants to connect to you. So it's going to connect to you however you need, however you want, in whatever ways you are trying. And so let's meet it in a fun, intimate Ooh, sacred, sensual way. How do I date my divine self? It's called master dating. Because you're dating yourself. Go date yourself. So we're going to do some master dating on 42424 with the 3 4s, right? The Holy Trinity of 4s of love, body, mind, spirit, connecting all 3 of those yummy, juicy things in the heart and getting some juicy, sensual, sacred, intimate play with our divine self. Now, you can keep your clothes on. I promise it's not going to be like that. Afterwards, though, however, whatever you want to do is down. I'm like, cool, go for it. That'd be so fun. So this live transmission will be 11:11 a.m. on 42424. Yay. And it is $44.44 because that is a fun magic number. So you can pay for a one-time live transmission to join me, or it's $44 to join my sanctuary for a month. And you get all sorts of other things. You get the whole sanctuary is full of, it's my living library of all of my like programs, meditations, breath work, yoga, fun stuff like that. So you can either just come to the transmission, which is super cool. And I would love to have you come there and let's like all date our higher selves together. It'll be so fun. Or you can join the sanctuary and get the live transmission and then all those other fun, cool things. So jennystone.com is where you go to register for that. And I would love to play my higher self and your higher self and us dating all together. Let's go on a triple date, double date. It would be double date. Let's go on a double date together, shall we? With our higher selves. It'll be super fun. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you loved this message with your higher self, the message from your higher self, you are the awakened heart. You are the awakened heart. You are the awakened heart. Share it with your friends. Pass it on because sharing is caring. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.